Is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. I am one of the nation's leading experts in tax resolution matter. You may want to ask why. I've been doing this since 1973. Besides being a teaching instructor, I've worked about 10,000 cases. I've been on Fox, ABC, all the major stations. That doesn't make me special, but it does make me experienced. So whatever I tell you is the truth, and it's got I want to just give that to you. I kind of love my YouTube channel. I get to share educational information with you. Occasionally you pick up a client or two. It's not a source of, oh, wow, wow, wow. So I'm just trying to educate you into the things that you need to know. I am available for consultation or representation, but most of my videos really are for this educational as it is today. So today I want to pull back the curtain and kind of tell you about what are your chances of your offer and compromise getting accepted, and what you have to do to really make that happen. I probably have filled out and completed and reviewed probably more offers and compromise than probably anybody. What does it take to get an offer through? It's really knowing the system and knowing the system well. The offer is not just this two pieces of paper you send in and you get a 656, here's my offer, and a 433. They take a lot of work. They take a lot of expertise because an offer is something very, very specific. IRS has made sure that not everybody can get an offer through. They're very difficult to get through. Most people think, gee, we can settle for pennies on a dollar. IRS is going to accept this and that. They don't need their full value. And all these, everyone has presuppositions when they call me about, oh, this person one time owed 150. They had 400,000 in the bank, and they say, hey, how much is IRS going to settle for? They're not. They're not going to settle for any less than you have in your full equity. If you have $100,000 equity in your bank account, IRS isn't going to settle for any less. So you've got to give IRS borrowed money. It can't be money you have that you give them and say settle. IRS is looking for you to pony up and above what you already have to go ahead and settle the debt. There's a very specific formula for the offer and compromise, and you've got to know that formula. If you don't know that formula, don't give your money to anybody. Don't give IRS a paper trail of your assets, because all you're doing is extending the statute of limitations on your case, and you don't want to do that. Very simple formula on the offer and compromise is you have to give IRS the sum total of all your equity and your assets. Your home is discounted 20%. And the last thing is IRS wants to know what the value of your current monthly income is versus a living expense. IRS is going to fix how much money you can go ahead and spend on living expenses. And that's a wake-up call for most people. People call me and they're living on $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. And when they look up the IRS National Standard for Housing and Utilities, they're going to find out they're $2,000 over. You must know the formula. You must speak to somebody who understands the formula and can educate you so you don't file a stupid offer and compromise and give IRS this paper trail. But let me get to my original question I put out there on the post on this. What are your chances of getting your offer through? I think last year 19,000 offers in compromise were accepted. I think there were about 60 or 70,000 filed. So the great majority of them come back. And it's really because A, people get ripped off. 2, they don't know what they're doing. 3, they don't know the formula. And 4, they just extended their statute of limitations another year. So what the key is for you to do is to get a hold of someone, me, someone else, whoever the hell you got, to say, hey, will you explain the offer formula to me? Someone must put the financial statement on the screen for you on a share. That's what I do. And I go over the form and I'll show you where you're good, where you're bad, and what you have to fix. Also, you have to know, just because you're not any good today for an offer, once you understand the formula, you can change your financial statement and maybe make sure you are an offer and compromise a person who can file. The big thing is don't get ripped off. When you call companies, you're going to speak to salesmen who are going to promise you the moon, and they're all full of crap. There's probably, I call companies just to find out how much they don't know shit. They don't know shit about the offer. All they're trying to do is really pick up your money. So anyway, there's a very specific formula. By the way, there's a tool that you can use at irs.gov. It's called the Offer and Compromise tool. You can walk through that form probably in 2 minutes, and they'll tell you whether you're eligible for it. Most people don't want to tell you that because it's free, and they want to go ahead and pick up your money. Anyway, you have to be current. Make sure all your tax returns are filed, your estimate payments are made, and once you educationally understand the offer, that's when you decide to pay someone and move forward for the offer and compromise. If you need me, I'm around. I'm around for representation. But just to tell you the truth, you're welcome to ask me a question. You can send me an email, send me a text. By the way, I try to tell you everything I know. How about leaving me a subscription? That's really important. Not that I crave them, but if YouTube craves them. YouTube sees I'm getting subscriptions, they kind of promote me to the top. Me and my M&M man would like to be promoted. So leave me a like or something or whatever. Subscription's big. Email, call me anytime. Thanks for listening.